Global Thinkers Forum 2013 Award for Excellence in Pioneering is awarded to academic writer, director, and performer, Dr. Maisah Sobaihi. Dr. Maisah Sobaihi is an academic, writer, performer, and director. She has a doctorate in English literature from King's College and is an assistant professor at King Abul-Aziz University in Jeddah. She recently became the first Saudi Arabian performer to participate at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. She is best known for her work in theater and the arts across the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and around the world. Her one-woman play entitled Head Over Heels in Saudi Arabia was first performed in 2006 in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, and has been performed several times since then, both within the country and in the U.S. Please welcome Dr. Maisah Sobaihi.
Thank you so very much. I don't have a big piece of paper, but I would like to just bring out a few notes so I make sure I don't forget anybody. But I think I'd like to begin with my feelings when I received the email from Elizabeth and the organizers of the GTF. And I remember it was such a surprise, and I was so touched because I didn't expect that to start embarking on initiating a theater culture in Saudi Arabia would lead to awards. So it was a very special moment, and I immediately wanted to share it with someone, I think, and then I got very emotional, and some tears came to my eyes, and I thought to myself, what a wonderful thing to be appreciated, and such a great feeling to know that somebody out there really does think what I'm doing is important. And I would like to take a moment here to say thank you to the organizers of the GTF for always reminding us how important it is to be appreciated. And thank you for all the work you've done, Elizabeth, your colleagues, and a big round of applause to the GTF people. Thank you very much. As I said, I didn't expect that my long journey to try and embark on creating a theater culture, or becoming a theater maker in Saudi Arabia would lead to an award. I knew that the road would be long, and I knew that I needed to be patient, and I will still continue to be patient. So in the beginning, it was very hard sometimes to come out on stage and realize that there were only a few people, a theater that sat 1,000 people. I was to perform to maybe 6 people. So there was once that my manager told me after the performance, because I'm usually backstage, that she was so worried and felt so bad that she has to collect all the volunteers working for us outside to sit them in the seats so I wouldn't feel bad. Well, I never felt bad. And just to see even one smile was worth it. And I continued, and soon those seats started filling up, and I was very, very happy to see that. And eventually I would walk into social gatherings and I would hear people say, "Oh, you're the one that did the play. Oh, we saw the play." Or somebody else would say, "I saw it twice." And I thought to myself, oh, well, that's great. So the culture of theater is starting to spread in Saudi Arabia, so we're getting there. And then I decided to go to Edinburgh Fringe, and that was an amazing experience. My manager again was worried because again we were told that in Edinburgh the competition is so high that do not expect that you're going to get more than 4 people. And we were excited, our venue seated 150. So this time I was happily surprised because I went out and I found a full house, and it was an amazing experience. And thank you. And that led me to understand that, oh, there are people interested to hear the voice of this woman that has come from the Middle East. And I was very, very proud to be there. And I thank the Scottish people for such a warm reception. And I have to say that what brought me to that was great support from so many people. And the list is not long, but I have to acknowledge so many men and women in Saudi Arabia that have supported me. And I do have to repeat, men, yes, there were men that supported me. And I am so grateful to them all. I won't list them here. They know who they are. And I hope I will list them all on the website very soon. But I must signal out Her Royal Highness Princess Ululwa, who's been very supportive, giving me the trust and freedom. The Dean of Effat University, Dr. Haifa Jamal Al-Lail, who's also been very, very supportive. My parents, I have to say, were so surprised because for the first time they saw the play in Edinburgh. And I could see my mom's face saying, is that really our daughter? But so that was also such a wonderful feeling because all they could see was furniture being transported from the house, but they never got to see the play until 2013. And I won't be too long, but I do have to thank my two sons. As a woman, sometimes we were talking this morning about the struggle that some women have between the public and the private, and how we're not sure if what we're doing is more important, or are we really supposed to be doing this, or are we supposed to be at home with our children? And for me, I've always been one of those that suffered from the guilt, that I always wanted to be at home, but I always wanted to do this too. And I've had two beautiful sons that have supported me along the way, and I hope they're proud of me now. They always say they are, and they just tell me, keep doing it, and I thank them. And I thank my wonderful husband, who's here tonight with me, for his wonderful support. And of course, like many women, I must admit, he does drive me crazy sometimes, but he also drives me to succeed. And that's what I think many women look for, and I am so grateful to have. And he has seen the play so many times that every time I tell him, you don't have to see it again. And there he is in the audience with his beautiful eyes looking intently at the play. So that is the kind of support everybody wishes for. And finally, this award I would like to dedicate and share with somebody very special to me, and that is my father, a kind of Sir David Frost of Saudi Arabia. My father is a pioneer in media. He was the first person in Saudi Arabia to come on TV. And it was at a time when his own mother didn't want to watch because she thought the people he was interviewing actually saw her, so she went to run for her veil. So he continued and he persevered, soon became the president of the national television station, then on to USC to study a PhD in media, and further developed the MBC, the Middle Eastern Broadcasting Center. I don't know if he has received any awards, but I do know that he is greatly appreciated. And I do know that every time I mention his name or people ask me, are you related to Dr. Mohammad Sobaihi? I said, yes, he's my father. They look at me and say, what a great man. And that big smile is on the face. So I hope I can be remembered as the woman that has also brought smiles to people's faces. And in the end, I want to say, and I hope I say it correctly, Afristo Poli. Thank you very much, and good night.
Global Thinkers Forum, an ecosystem for excellence in leadership.